Welcome back to yours truly, Nick of Movie AV Impulse, and today we are going to be talking about Flatliners. Not that Flatliners, I'm talking the original 1990 Flatliners with Kevin Bacon, Julia Roberts, and Kiefer Sutherland. And who didn't love that movie growing up? That is the movie that crossed the thin line between life and death. But is it really worth that 4K upgrade? Let's find out. But first, let's get into that intro. See the unboxing, go to my TikTok if you're into that sort of thing. Flatliners, the 1990 original classic with a 4K restoration brought to you by arrowvideo. I think they did a phenomenal job as far as restoration goes. The black levels in this really do show a lot of shadow detail, a lot of depth, and I love the amount of grain they left to still give it that 1990s cinematic feel without overdoing it and making it look like tragedy. The one thing I did notice about this 4K restoration is the reds. They are really subtle but pop at the same time. With the camera being the way that the camera is, the reds, like in this scene, are very overexposed. But trust me when I tell you that they are very vibrant. They do pop. The surround sound is only a 5.1 DTS HD, but it is absolutely fantastic in this. And to me, this movie doesn't really need Dolby Atmos. Maybe when they go into that flatline state, maybe there could have been like a little bit of overhead when they're kind of like flying. You're kind of like flying through the fields and all of this, but that's about it. Everything else, it was fine with the 5.1. So, is it really worth this upgrade? Absolutely. Even if you own the Blu-ray copy, I still feel like this restoration, they really took their time and sat down and really went over this and still gave it, I can't say it enough, they still gave it that cinematic old school feel. This version does have just the 4K disc. You're not getting a digital copy with it, and you're also not getting the Blu-ray copy with it. You don't need it. Once you see it on the 4K format, you're not going to want to put in the DVD, the VHS, and or the Blu-ray copy. Tune in next Sunday where I give you another movie that I feel really needs a 4K restoration. I have not heard any announcements about it, but this movie definitely, I feel, needs a 4K restoration, because I feel like when they do it properly, like I said in the video, 4K restorations, especially when they use the original film, it just really brings out not only the clarity, the color, the depth, the shadow detail, it also brings out the liveliness that you might have missed watching it on such a dull, flat picture. If you understand what I mean, you get it. If you don't, believe me, put in a DVD, put in a Blu-ray, and then put in a real good restoration of a 4K movie like Flatliners, and you will see what I'm talking about with the difference. These are just my opinions, but I want to know what you thought. Please leave your comments down below. Thank you once again. Please hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell to all. Other than that, I will see you next Sunday.